My beloved child, before midnight comes, bring your battle to me. Do not sit alone in the darkness, staring at the ceiling while fear marches through your mind like an army. Do not let the night become a place where your wounds speak louder than my love. I know what you are facing. I know the battle that has exhausted your thoughts, the burden that has followed you all day, the pain you could not explain to anyone, and the fear that grows stronger when the world becomes quiet. Come to me now, while the hour is still tender, and place everything in my hands. Tonight, you may feel surrounded by things you cannot control. A sickness may be troubling your body. A debt may be pressing on your heart. A person may have wounded you with betrayal, cruelty, silence, or rejection. A temptation may be attacking your peace. A memory may be returning again and again, trying to drag you back into shame. A spiritual heaviness may be sitting over your soul, making prayer feel difficult and hope feel far away. My child, I see the battle in every form it takes. Nothing that rises against you is hidden from me. Listen to my word with the little strength you still have. In the world you will have tribulation, but take heart. I have overcome the world. I did not speak these words to deny your suffering. I spoke them so your suffering would not have the final voice. I know the world wounds. I know life can press upon the fragile heart. I know darkness can feel powerful at night. Yet I have overcome what tries to overcome you. I am not asking you to pretend the battle is small. I am asking you to remember that your Father is greater. Perhaps all day you have tried to stay strong. You answered people, completed tasks, carried responsibilities, and kept moving even while something inside you was shaking. No one may have known how close you were to tears. No one may have seen the pressure building in your chest. No one may have understood how much energy it took simply to appear normal. But I saw you. I saw the battle behind your silence. I saw the courage hidden inside your exhaustion. I saw the prayer that almost formed but became only a sigh. Before midnight, I want you to stop fighting me and start leaning on me. Many times, pain makes the soul tighten. You try to control every outcome, predict every danger, answer every accusation, defend yourself against every fear, and solve every burden before sleep. But your mind was not created to carry a war through the night. Your heart was not created to become a battlefield without rest. Bring the battle to me, not because you are careless, but because you are mine. And what touches you matters to me. There are battles outside you, and there are battles within you. Outside, there may be people, circumstances, lack, sickness, unfairness, delays, and doors that will not open. Inside, there may be fear, shame, anger, regret, anxiety, depression, bitterness, loneliness, and spiritual weariness. Sometimes the inner battle feels heavier than the outer one. You can stand in a quiet room and still feel as if a storm is raging inside your chest. My child, I am Lord over both the visible and the hidden. Bring me the battle no one sees. Do not be ashamed because you are tired. A tired child is not a failed child. A weary soul is not an abandoned soul. A trembling heart is not beyond my care. You may have fought for so long that you no longer know how to rest. You may have become used to waking with worry and sleeping with tension. You may have believed that if you stop watching every threat, everything will fall apart. But I am awake when you sleep. I am strong when you are weak. I am faithful when your strength is gone. Tonight, bring me the names of the enemies that trouble your peace. Bring me the fear of tomorrow. Bring me the person who hurt you. Bring me the bill you cannot pay. Bring me the diagnosis you dread. Bring me the temptation that keeps returning. Bring me the accusation that says you are not worthy of mercy. Bring me the lie that says you will never be free. Bring me the darkness that whispers when you are alone. Nothing is too heavy for my hands. and nothing is too hidden for my light. Sometimes the battle feels spiritual because it attacks your faith directly. It tells you not to pray. It tells you that I will not answer. It tells you that your sin has made you too far from me. It tells you that the night is stronger than my promise. It tells you that you are alone, unloved, forgotten, and unprotected. My child, reject those voices. They are not the voice of your Father. I call you closer. I invite you into mercy. I cover the one who returns. I hear the prayer that trembles. Before midnight, do not rehearse every insult again. Do not replay every betrayal until your heart bleeds a second time. Do not imagine every terrible outcome as if fear were a prophet. Do not punish yourself with memories I am ready to heal. Place the whole battle before me and say, Father, I cannot carry this alone. That sentence is not weakness. It is truth. Truth spoken to me becomes the doorway through which grace enters. My beloved child, I do not ask you to deny the attack. I ask you to stop giving it the throne. The problem may be real, but it is not greater than my presence. The enemy may be loud, but he is not greater than my authority. The pain may be deep, but it is not deeper than my mercy. The night may be dark, but darkness cannot command the light. Let your soul remember who stands with you. You are not defenseless when you are held by me. There is a peace I want to give you before the clock reaches midnight. It may not come as the immediate removal of every problem, but it can come as the holy certainty that you are not fighting alone. It can come as a softening of your breath. It can come as the strength to stop spiraling. It can come as the courage to forgive what has been poisoning your heart. It can come as the wisdom to rest instead of worrying through the night. It can come as the quiet assurance that I am already working in places you cannot see. Perhaps you are afraid that if you surrender the battle, you will lose control. But my child, fear has never truly given you control. It has only given you exhaustion. Worry has never defeated the enemy. It has only drained your strength. Sleepless anxiety has never opened the right door. It has only made your soul weaker for the morning. Surrender is not the loss of hope. Surrender is placing hope in the hands of the one who can actually save, guide, protect, and restore. Come before me with honesty. If you are angry, tell me. If you are afraid, tell me. If you feel betrayed, tell me. If you feel ashamed, tell me. If you are confused by my timing, tell me. I am not threatened by your honesty. I would rather receive the truth of your wounded heart than hear beautiful words that hide despair. Bring me the whole battle, including the part of the battle you have had with trusting me. This night can become an altar if you give it to me. The room where you have worried can become the room where you surrender. The hour that felt dangerous can become the hour where my peace enters. The silence that used to magnify fear can become the silence where you hear my mercy. The darkness that seemed to surround you can become the background against which my light becomes clearer. Do not curse the night before you have invited me into it. Let your prayer begin simply. Say, Father, before midnight, I bring you my battle. I bring you my fear, my pain, my enemies, my weakness, my family, my body, my future, and my soul. I place everything in your hands. Fight for me where I cannot fight. Defend me where I am vulnerable. Forgive me where I have fallen. Protect me from darkness. Lead me into peace. Teach me to rest while you work. Stay with those words for a moment. Do not rush through them. When you say, I bring you my battle, you are no longer hiding it in the secret corners of your mind. When you say, fight for me where I cannot fight, you are admitting that my strength must become greater than your striving. When you say, forgive me where I have fallen, you are opening the door to mercy instead of living under accusation. When you say, teach me to rest while you work, you are allowing trust to replace fear. My child, I can fight without becoming cruel. I can defend without making your heart bitter. I can expose lies without destroying your soul. I can close doors that would harm you and open doors no enemy can shut. I can give wisdom for battles that require action and peace for battles that require waiting. I can remove what is dangerous, strengthen what is weak, and protect what belongs to me. Let me be Father, Savior, Defender, Shepherd, and Light for you tonight. Do not confuse my fighting with human revenge. I am not calling you to hatred. I am not calling you to curse those who wounded you. I am not calling you to become hard, suspicious, or consumed by the desire to see someone fall. When I fight for you, I also fight to protect your heart from becoming like what hurt you. I fight against the darkness outside you and the bitterness that tries to grow inside you. I fight for your freedom, not only for your relief. If the battle is with another person, place them in my hands. If justice is needed, trust my righteousness. If wisdom is needed, ask me for guidance. If distance is needed, let me give courage. If forgiveness is needed, let me help you release the poison without denying the truth. If reconciliation is possible, let it come through humility, honesty, and peace. If the door must close, let it close under my care. You do not have to carry hatred to be protected. If the battle is within your mind, let me stand guard there. Every thought that accuses you is not my voice. Every prediction of disaster is not truth. Every memory that returns is not a command to despair. Every feeling of heaviness is not proof that I have left you. Bring each thought into my light. Let my word test what fear declares. Let my peace become the boundary around your mind before sleep. Before midnight passes, release the burden of proving that you are strong. You are allowed to need me. You are allowed to be carried. You are allowed to cry. You are allowed to say, Father, I do not know what to do. A child is not dishonored by needing the Father. A wounded soul is not rejected by needing healing. A tired heart is not condemned by needing rest. I am near to the one who calls upon me in truth. Remember that the battle may not end in the exact way you imagined, but my faithfulness will not fail. Sometimes I fight by removing the storm. Sometimes I fight by strengthening you through it. Sometimes I fight by exposing what was hidden. Sometimes I fight by closing a door you wanted. Sometimes I fight by giving you peace while the answer is still forming. Sometimes I fight by changing what is around you. And sometimes I begin by healing what fear has damaged inside you. Now breathe, my child. The night does not belong to fear. Your mind does not belong to accusation. Your body does not belong to panic. Your home does not belong to darkness. Your future does not belong to the enemy. You belong to me. What belongs to me is seen, guarded, loved, corrected, restored, and held. Let this truth settle into your spirit before the hour grows later. Bring the battle again if it rises again. Do not be ashamed if worry returns after you have prayed. Simply place it back into my hands. Trust often grows through repeated surrender. Each time fear comes, return to me. Each time anger rises, return to me. Each time shame speaks, return to me. Each time the darkness feels loud, return to my word. You are not failing because you need me often. You are learning to live close to the one who fights for you. My beloved child, before midnight, let the final word of your heart be trust, not panic, not revenge, not despair, not shame, not fear, trust. Say, Father, the battle is yours. Say it softly if your voice is tired. Say it through tears if they come. Say it even if your emotions are still catching up to faith. Heaven hears the surrendered heart. I hear you. I am near you. I am not passive toward the suffering of my child. Rest in this truth as the night deepens. I have overcome the world, and I am with you in this battle. The darkness may surround the hour, but it cannot surround my power. The enemy may speak, but he cannot overrule my authority. The burden may be heavy, but it is not heavier than my hands. Come to me before midnight, my child. Bring me the battle. Lay it down. Let me fight. Let me guard you. Let me cover you with peace until the morning comes. My beloved child, you were never meant to fight this alone. The battle has felt heavy because you have carried it as if everything depended on your strength, your wisdom, your endurance, your ability to stay calm, your ability to keep going even while your heart was breaking. You have stood in silence with burdens pressing against your soul, trying to be strong because you thought no one else would understand. Yet I have been near the whole time, watching the hidden struggle, hearing the cries beneath your breath, and waiting for you to place the battle where it belongs, in my hands. All this time, you have been trying to survive storms that were too large for human strength. You have fought fear in your mind, pain in your body, pressure in your family, lack in your finances, temptation in your weakness, and sorrow in the places no one sees. You have wrestled with memories that returned at night, worries that stole your rest, and questions that made your heart tremble. My child, I do not condemn you for being tired. I know the weight of what has been pressing on you. I know the cost of trying to fight without resting in my care. Sometimes you believed that asking for help meant you had failed. You thought faith meant never feeling weak, never needing comfort, never admitting that the battle was too much. But true faith does not pretend to be strong without me. True faith reaches for me when strength is gone. True faith says, "Father, I cannot carry this by myself." That sentence is not defeat. It is the beginning of wisdom. A child is not ashamed to need the Father. A soul is not rejected because it needs grace. There were nights when you lay awake planning every possible answer. You tried to imagine how to fix the problem, how to defend yourself, how to change someone's heart, how to stop the pain, how to prevent tomorrow from becoming worse. Your mind worked until exhaustion settled over you, but peace still felt far away. My child, worry has been asking you to do what only I can do. Anxiety has been making you stand guard over things that are already under my sight. You may sleep, but I do not sleep. You may grow weary, but I do not grow weary. Look at the battles you have tried to hide. The battle against discouragement when every door seemed closed. The battle against shame when your past spoke louder than mercy. The battle against bitterness when people hurt you and never apologized. The battle against despair when depression made your soul feel covered in darkness. The battle against lack when you did not know how a need would be met. The battle against sickness when your body became fragile. The battle against loneliness when your heart longed for someone to stay. I saw each one, and I was never far from you. Do not think I only care about battles that look spiritual from the outside. I care about the practical battles too. I care about the bill that makes your stomach tighten. I care about the medicine, the diagnosis, the waiting room, the job, the relationship, the child, the parent, the debt, the empty place, the difficult decision, the daily pressure that no one applauds you for carrying. Nothing in your life is too ordinary for my mercy. Nothing that troubles your heart is too small for my attention. Yet there is also a battle for your peace, and that battle matters deeply. The enemy wants your mind crowded, your heart tense, your body restless, and your spirit too tired to pray. He wants you to believe that you must solve everything tonight. He wants you to replay every wound until anger burns again. He wants you to rehearse every fear until tomorrow feels impossible. But I am calling you away from that torment. I am calling you into surrender. I am calling you to let me stand where you have been standing alone. Remember this truth. You are not stronger because you carry everything by yourself. You are stronger when you know where to place what is too heavy. A branch is not strong because it lives apart from the tree. It is strong because it remains connected. A child is not safe because he fights every danger alone. He is safe because the Father watches, protects, and leads. In the same way, your soul becomes strong not by isolation, but by dependence on me. Perhaps someone taught you that you had to handle everything alone. Maybe life forced you to grow strong early. Maybe people disappointed you so often that you stopped expecting support. Maybe you asked for help before and were ignored. Maybe your tears were judged, your weakness was mocked, or your needs were treated as a burden. I understand why your heart learned to stand alone, but I am not like those who failed you. I do not get tired of your need. I do not shame you for asking. I do not walk away because the battle is complicated. Tonight, let me break the loneliness of your battle. You may be sitting in a room where no one else knows the weight you carry, but you are not unseen. You may feel as though your prayers are small, but heaven hears them. You may feel as though your strength is almost gone, but my strength is not gone. You may feel surrounded, but I am nearer than what surrounds you. You may feel attacked, but you are not abandoned. The battle is real, but so is my presence. There is a kind of pride that hides inside exhaustion. It says, I must be the one to fix everything. It says, I cannot rest until I have control. It says, if I let go, everything will collapse. My child, I speak this gently. You are not God. You were never asked to be. You were never created to hold the whole world, the whole future, the whole family, the whole burden, the whole outcome in your hands. I hold what you cannot. I see what you cannot. I can reach where you cannot. Release the pressure to understand the whole battle tonight. Some things are not clear yet because I have not revealed them yet. Some doors are not open because it is not time yet. Some enemies are not defeated in the way you expected because I am working deeper than your eyes can see. Some answers are forming quietly. Some protections are hidden. Some victories begin in the heart before they appear in the circumstance. Trust me beyond what you can see from this dark hour. Maybe you are fighting a person in your mind. Their words return. Their betrayal burns. Their silence wounds you again. And your heart keeps preparing arguments you may never speak. Bring that person to me. I do not ask you to deny the wrong that happened. I do not ask you to call cruelty good. I ask you to stop letting their shadow live rent-free inside your soul. Place them in my hands. Let me judge rightly. Let me guide you wisely. Let me protect your heart from becoming chained to bitterness. If the battle is temptation, come to me quickly. Do not wait until shame has wrapped chains around your thoughts. Do not hide because you feel weak. The moment you feel pulled toward what would harm your soul, call upon me. I can give strength before the fall. I can provide a way of escape. I can remind you who you are. I can help you choose life when false comfort speaks sweetly. You do not need to fight temptation with willpower alone. Bring it into my light and let my grace stand with you. When the battle is depression or despair, do not accept the lie that your life has no meaning. The heaviness may feel convincing, but it is not the whole truth. The dark thought may be loud, but it is not my voice. The numbness may be real, but it does not erase my love. If the night feels dangerous, reach for help. Reach for prayer. Reach for the next breath. Reach for the truth that I am still with you. I will not despise the soul that can only whisper, Father, keep me. I hear that whisper. And I come near. My child, I can fight through many forms of grace. Sometimes I fight by giving you peace when panic tries to rule. Sometimes I fight by sending a person who speaks truth at the right moment. Sometimes I fight by exposing a lie you believed for too long. Sometimes I fight by giving you courage to set a boundary. Sometimes I fight by closing a path that would have harmed you. Sometimes I fight by strengthening your spirit while the outer situation takes time to change. Do not limit my help to only one form. Allow me to carry what belongs to me. You can be obedient without being overwhelmed. You can take wise action without being controlled by fear. You can pray without trying to manipulate every outcome. You can forgive without pretending the wound did not matter. You can wait without calling yourself forgotten. You can rest without abandoning responsibility. This is the holy balance I want to teach you. Do your part with faith and entrust the rest to me. Before midnight, let your heart confess the truth. Father, I have been fighting alone, and I am tired. Say it without shame. Let it be the door that opens into surrender. I already know the exhaustion beneath your strength. I already know the fear beneath your control. I already know the sorrow beneath your silence. When you tell me the truth, you are not informing me. You are letting me enter the place you have been trying to guard alone. Now speak this prayer with me. Father, I was never meant to fight this alone. I give you the battle that has exhausted me. I give you the fear I cannot quiet, the enemy I cannot defeat, the wound I cannot heal, the burden I cannot carry, and the future I cannot control. Stand with me tonight. Fight for me where I am weak. Guide me where I am confused. Protect me where I am vulnerable. Teach me to trust you more than I trust my own fear. Stay with those words for a moment. Let them loosen the weight in your chest. When you say, I give you the battle, you are no longer worshiping the problem. When you say, fight for me where I am weak, you are inviting my strength into the place where yours has ended. When you say, guide me where I am confused, you are no longer pretending you must know every answer tonight. When you say, teach me to trust, you are allowing the battle to become a place where faith can grow. Beloved child, I am not far from your struggle. I am not watching from a distance while you drown in fear. I am not demanding that you prove yourself before I help you. I am the father who steps into the darkness with his child. I am the shepherd who stands between the sheep and the wolf. I am the savior who knows how to rescue without breaking the bruised soul. I am near enough to hear your breath, strong enough to carry your burden, and faithful enough to stay through the night. Rest does not mean the battle is unreal. Rest means the battle is no longer yours alone. Peace does not mean every enemy has disappeared. Peace means my presence has become greater in your heart than the fear of the enemy. Surrender does not mean you stop caring. Surrender means you stop carrying as though my hands are absent. Let this truth become your covering before the night grows deeper. If worry returns, return the battle to me again. If anger rises, return the battle to me again. If fear speaks louder, return the battle to me again. Do not count how many times you must surrender. A child learning trust may place the burden down and reach for it again many times. I am patient. I will keep receiving what you bring. I will keep teaching your soul that my hands are safer than your grip. Tonight, you are allowed to be held. You are allowed to admit weakness. You are allowed to stop pretending that you can fight every visible and invisible enemy by yourself. You are allowed to rest under my protection. You are allowed to sleep while I remain awake. You are allowed to breathe while I work in places you cannot reach. This is not abandonment of the battle. This is faith in the one who fights with perfect wisdom. My beloved child, before midnight passes, let loneliness lose its authority over this war. You were never meant to fight this alone, and you are not alone now. I am with you in the fear, with you in the pain, with you in the uncertainty, with you in the room, with you in the silence, with you in the unseen battle. Bring me what you cannot carry. Lean on me where you cannot stand. Let my strength surround your weakness. Let my peace guard your heart. The battle is heavy, but you are held by the Father who never leaves. My beloved child, release the enemy from your mind and put the battle in my hands. Do not let the person who wounded you live inside your thoughts all night. Do not let the accusation that frightened you become the voice that keeps speaking in your heart. Do not let the memory of betrayal replay itself again and again until the wound bleeds as if it happened this very hour. I know what was done. I know what was said. I know what was taken from you. I know what has been attacking your peace. Bring it all to me now, and let my hands hold what your mind can no longer carry. Tonight, your thoughts may feel like a battlefield. One moment you remember a word that cut you deeply. Another moment you imagine what someone might do next. Then fear begins to build pictures of tomorrow. Shame begins to remind you of yesterday. Anger begins to prepare arguments. And sorrow begins to whisper that nothing will ever change. My child, this is not the rest I desire for you. I did not create your mind to become a prison for every enemy, every insult, every threat, and every wound. I created your mind to be guarded by truth, renewed by grace, and covered by peace. There are enemies you can see, and there are enemies you cannot see. Some come through people who act with cruelty, jealousy, dishonesty, manipulation, or coldness. Some come through circumstances that press on your body, your family, your finances, or your future. Others come through thoughts that accuse, temptations that pull, fears that exaggerate, memories that torment, and lies that pretend to be truth. Yet no matter what form the battle takes, I am not confused by it. I see the root beneath the surface. I see the spirit behind the pressure. I see the wound beneath your reaction. Place the whole battle before me. Perhaps someone has hurt you so deeply that their face appears whenever the room becomes quiet. You remember their words. You remember the silence after they left. You remember how small they made you feel. You remember what you wish you had said, what you wish you had known, what you wish you could undo. But my child, replaying the wound will not give you justice. Rehearsing the pain will not heal you. Holding their image in your mind all night will not protect you. It will only keep your soul tied to what wounded it. Let me untie the knot. Do not mistake constant thinking for wisdom. Sometimes your mind keeps circling the same pain because it is trying to find control. It says, if I think about it long enough, I will understand. If I understand, I will feel safe. If I prepare enough, I will never be hurt again. But some battles cannot be solved by endless inner arguments. Some wounds need surrender more than analysis. Some enemies must be placed in my hands because your soul was never meant to become the courtroom, the judge, the defender, and the warrior all at once. Gently, I ask you to release the need to win every argument in your imagination. You may never receive the apology you wanted tonight. You may not be able to make them understand the damage they caused. You may not be able to force truth into a heart that refuses it. But you can be free from letting their refusal rule your inner life. You can place the matter before me. You can ask me for wisdom. You can let me defend your dignity without letting bitterness become the voice that guides you. When anger rises, do not pretend it is not there. Bring it to me honestly. Say, Father, I am angry because this hurt me. I can receive that truth. I do not ask you to call evil good. I do not ask you to smile at injustice. I do not ask you to bury pain under false peace. Yet I also do not want anger to become your master. Anger held too long can become a chain. Bitterness can make the one who wounded you remain powerful inside your soul. Let me take the fire that could destroy you and turn it into courage, clarity, and holy wisdom. If fear keeps replaying threats, bring those threats into my light. Not every imagined danger is a prophecy. Not every dark possibility is a message from me. Not every anxious thought deserves your obedience. Fear often speaks with urgency because it wants your attention before truth has time to answer. Slow down. Breathe. Ask me, Father, what is true? What is mine to do? What belongs in your hands? I will not guide you through panic. I guide through wisdom, peace, conviction, and truth. There may be accusations attacking you tonight. They may say you are guilty beyond mercy, weak beyond help, foolish beyond restoration, broken beyond healing, or too sinful to be loved. My child, do not let accusation become your shepherd. If conviction comes from me, it will lead you back to repentance, humility, and life. If accusation comes from darkness, it will drive you into shame, hiding, and despair. Learn the difference. My correction opens a door back to mercy. The enemy's condemnation tries to lock you in the place where you fell. Release the enemy from your mind by refusing to feed the lie. A lie grows stronger when you repeat it as though it were truth. When the thought says, "I am alone," answer, "My Father is with me." When it says, "I will never be free," answer, "God is still working." When it says, "They destroyed me," answer, "What they did hurt me, but it will not own me." When it says, "I must carry this all night," answer, "The battle belongs in God's hands." Speak truth gently, but speak it firmly. Your mind needs the sound of my promise more than the echo of the wound. Sometimes the enemy is not a person, but a pattern of fear, a pattern of self-hatred, a pattern of returning to what harms you, a pattern of expecting abandonment, a pattern of believing that peace cannot last. These patterns may feel familiar, but familiar does not mean true. Familiar does not mean permanent. Familiar does not mean stronger than my grace. Put even these inner patterns in my hands. Ask me to renew the pathways of your mind and teach your heart a new way to respond. Before midnight, I want you to stop giving your imagination to darkness. Your imagination can become a place where fear builds disasters that have not happened. It can become a room where old enemies keep speaking, though they are not physically present. It can become a stage where shame performs the same accusation again and again. But your imagination can also become a place where truth enters. Imagine placing the person, the problem, the memory, the threat, and the fear into my hands. Imagine my light standing between you and what attacks your peace. Imagine your soul stepping back from the battlefield and resting under my protection. My child, forgiveness may be part of this release, but forgiveness must be understood rightly. Forgiveness does not mean denying what happened. Forgiveness does not mean allowing abuse to continue. Forgiveness does not mean trusting someone who remains unsafe. Forgiveness does not mean pretending your pain was small. Forgiveness means you place judgment into my hands and refuse to let hatred keep ruling your heart. It means you ask me to free you from the poison of revenge while I guide you in truth, boundaries, and wisdom. If you are not ready to forgive fully in one moment, bring that struggle to me. Do not fake words while your heart remains terrified. Say, "Father, I want to be free, but this wound is deep. Teach me how to release it. I am patient with the soul that wants healing. I know that forgiveness can be a process, especially when trust was shattered, when injustice was severe, when the wound touched vulnerable places. I will walk with you. I will not force you into denial. I will lead you into freedom." There is also a battle against the enemy within your own thoughts about yourself. You may be your harshest accuser. You may replay your failures more often than anyone else does. You may punish yourself for weakness, for tears, for anxiety, for mistakes, for needing help. My beloved child, release that inner enemy too. You were not created to live under constant self-condemnation. Bring your sins to my mercy. Bring your wounds to my healing. Bring your weakness to my strength. And bring your self-hatred to my love. Do not confuse humility with self-destruction. Humility says, "Father, I need your mercy." Self-destruction says, "I am beyond mercy." Humility says, "Teach me and restore me." Self-destruction says, "There is no use trying again." Humility bows before truth. Self-destruction bows before despair. I call you to humility, not despair. I call you to repentance, not hopelessness. I call you to surrender, not hatred of your own soul. Now look at the battle and name it before me. Say the truth without pretending. Father, this person hurt me. Father, this fear is tormenting me. Father, this temptation keeps returning. Father, this sickness frightens me. Father, this debt feels too heavy. Father, this memory still has power over me. Naming the battle in my presence is different from letting it rule your mind. When you name it before me, you are bringing it out of isolation and into the light where my wisdom can meet it. After you name it, place it down, not because it no longer matters, but because it matters too much to be carried without me. Place down the need to control the outcome. Place down the endless argument. Place down the revenge you have imagined. Place down the fear of tomorrow. Place down the shame of yesterday. Place down the spiritual heaviness that has made you feel surrounded. Place it all into my hands, and let your heart say, Father, you know what to do with this. My hands are not passive. When you place the battle in my hands, you are not throwing it into emptiness. You are entrusting it to wisdom, righteousness, mercy, power, and love. I know how to fight without making your soul bitter. I know how to defend without teaching you hatred. I know how to expose what is hidden without destroying what can be redeemed. I know how to close doors that threaten you and open doors that lead to life. I know how to give you peace while the victory is still unfolding. There are times when I will tell you to be still, and there are times when I will give you a step to take. Being still does not mean being passive in every situation. Sometimes stillness means refusing panic while you act with wisdom. Sometimes it means waiting instead of forcing. Sometimes it means letting me handle what your words cannot repair. Sometimes it means sleeping because the next step belongs to tomorrow. Listen for my guidance. I will not leave you without direction. If a boundary must be set, I can give you courage. If a conversation must happen, I can give you words. If you must walk away from what harms your soul, I can strengthen your steps. If you must endure a process, I can give patience. If you must forgive, I can soften what bitterness has hardened. If you must seek help, I can humble your heart without humiliating you. Putting the battle in my hands does not remove your responsibility. It removes the illusion that you must carry responsibility without me. Tonight, I want to guard your mind before sleep. The enemy often tries to use the night to magnify fear. In darkness, thoughts can feel louder, memories sharper, threats larger, and loneliness deeper. But the night also belongs to me. Your room can become a place of surrender. Your bed can become a place of trust. Your breathing can become prayer. Your silence can become holy when my presence fills it. Do not let fear claim the midnight hour. Invite me into it. Let this prayer rise from your heart. Father, I release the enemy from my mind. I release the person who hurt me, the memory that torments me, the accusation that shames me, the fear that threatens me, and the battle I cannot win alone. I place everything in your hands. Fight for me with righteousness. Guard my mind with peace. Teach me what to release, what to confront, what to forgive, what to walk away from, and what to trust you to handle. Remain with that prayer for a moment. Let each sentence loosen a chain. When you say, I release the enemy from my mind, you are not excusing evil. You are refusing to give evil the throne inside you. When you say, I place everything in your hands, you are choosing my power over your exhaustion. When you ask me to guard your mind, you are inviting peace to stand at the gates of your thoughts. When you ask for wisdom, you are no longer letting fear decide your next step. My beloved child, if the thought returns after you pray, do not panic. Simply release it again. If the memory rises again, place it back in my hands. If anger comes back, bring it to me before it becomes poison. If fear speaks again, answer it with truth. Surrender may happen many times in one night, and I will receive the battle every time you bring it. I am not impatient with the child learning to trust. Rest in the truth that the enemy does not own your mind. Your past does not own your mind. Fear does not own your mind. Shame does not own your mind. The person who hurt you does not own your mind. Your mind belongs under my care. Your heart belongs under my peace. Your life belongs in my hands. Let this truth cover you before midnight passes. So release what has been circling inside you. Release the insult, the threat, the accusation, the replayed conversation, the imagined disaster, the bitter desire for revenge, the shameful name you placed upon yourself. Put the battle in my hands and let your soul breathe. I am not asking you to be careless. I am asking you to be free. I am not asking you to ignore danger. I am asking you to trust my wisdom more than your torment. I am not asking you to deny the battle. I am asking you to let me fight it as your father, defender, shepherd, and light in the night. My beloved child, when the night feels heavy, do not let your heart sink into silence without calling my name. Do not lie awake beneath the weight of fear as though you must survive this hour alone. Do not let darkness convince you that it has more power than my presence. I know how the night can magnify sorrow. I know how thoughts can become louder when the world grows quiet. I know how old wounds, unfinished worries, and unseen battles can gather around your mind when midnight draws near. Come closer now, and let this prayer become a doorway back into my peace. Before you speak, remember that I already know the battle. I know the enemy you cannot see, the fear you cannot shake, the temptation that has returned, the pressure that has followed you through the day, the sorrow you tried to hide, and the shame that has been whispering against your soul. Nothing in this night is hidden from me. Nothing that troubles you is too small for my attention. Nothing that attacks your peace is beyond my authority. Bring it into my light. And do not be afraid to tell me the truth. Tonight, pray slowly from the deepest place in your heart. Father, I come to you before midnight. I bring you the battle that is too heavy for me. I bring you my fear, my weakness, my pain, my sins, my enemies, my family, my body, my mind, and my future. Forgive me, protect me, deliver me, strengthen me, and cover me with your peace. Fight for me where I cannot fight. Guard me where I cannot see. Hold me where I feel weak. Let your light surround me until morning comes. Let every word fall into my hands. Do not rush as though you are only repeating sounds. When you say, Father, I come to you, you are leaving the loneliness of fear. When you say, I bring you the battle, you are no longer pretending you can carry everything alone. When you say, forgive me, you are opening your heart to mercy instead of hiding in shame. When you say, protect me, you are remembering that you belong under my care. When you say, fight for me, you are placing the war where it truly belongs. Perhaps your voice trembles as you pray. That does not make the prayer weak. A trembling prayer can still reach heaven. A tearful prayer can still carry faith. A broken sentence can still open a path for grace. I do not measure your prayer by how strong it sounds. I receive the heart that turns toward me. If all you can say is, Father, help me tonight, then say it honestly. I know the meaning beneath those few words. I know the battle hidden inside that small cry. In this prayer, give me your fear. Name it if you can. Tell me what frightens you, the unknown, the sickness, the debt, the person who hurt you, the decision waiting ahead, the possibility of failure, the loneliness that feels unbearable, the spiritual heaviness that makes you feel surrounded. Fear grows stronger when it hides in darkness, but when you bring it to me, it begins to lose its throne. I am not ashamed of your fear. I am greater than it. After fear, bring me your weakness. Say, Father, I am tired. Say, Father, I cannot keep fighting with my own strength. Say, Father, I need you to carry what I cannot carry. Weakness admitted in my presence is not defeat. It is the beginning of dependence. The enemy wants you to hide weakness because hidden weakness becomes isolation. I invite you to bring weakness close because surrendered weakness becomes a place where my power rests. Then place your sins before me. Do not let accusation keep you silent. Do not let shame say, "You cannot pray because you have fallen." If you have sinned, come to me with truth. Confess what wounded your soul. Confess what pulled you away from peace. Confess the bitterness, the anger, the harmful thought, the secret habit, the careless word, the pride, the fear, the doubt, the place where you chose darkness instead of light. I do not call you to confession to crush you. I call you to confession to cleanse you. My mercy is not frightened by the truth. The moment you bring sin into my light, you are no longer letting it rule in secrecy. The moment you ask forgiveness with a sincere heart, you are stepping away from shame and toward freedom. Do not make peace with what destroys you, but do not run from me because of it. Run to me. I am the Father who restores the child who returns. Now bring me your enemies, visible and invisible. Bring me the person who speaks against you. Bring me the one who has treated you unfairly. Bring me the spirit of fear that keeps attacking your mind. Bring me the heaviness that has settled over your room. Bring me the temptation that knocks in the dark. Bring me the memories that rise like shadows. Bring me the thoughts that accuse you. Place them all before me, and let your heart say, "Father, you know how to fight with righteousness." Do not turn this prayer into revenge. I am not teaching you hatred. I am teaching you surrender. When you ask me to fight your battle, you are not asking me to make your heart cruel. You are asking me to defend truth, protect your soul, expose lies, break chains, guide your steps, and keep you from becoming like what wounded you. My victory does not require your bitterness. My justice does not need your hatred. Let me fight in a way that also keeps your heart clean. If your family is part of the battle, place them in my hands. Say, "Father, cover my home, cover the people I love, heal what is broken, protect what is vulnerable, bring truth where there is confusion, bring peace where there is conflict, bring mercy where there is hardness." You cannot control every heart under your roof. You cannot carry every burden of those you love, but you can entrust them to me. I see what you cannot see. I can reach where your words cannot reach. If your body feels weak tonight, include it in your prayer. Say, "Father, touch my body with your mercy. Give me strength where I am tired, calm where I am anxious, patience where I am suffering, and wisdom to care for myself." Your body matters to me. The pain you feel, the fatigue you hide, the symptoms that worry you, the tension that gathers in your shoulders, the breath that becomes shallow when fear rises. I see it all. Let my peace enter even your body tonight. If your mind feels attacked, ask me to guard it. Say, "Father, protect my thoughts from lies. Silence the voice of despair. Remove images of disaster. Break the cycle of fear. Let truth stand at the gates of my mind." The mind can become restless in the dark, but it can also become a place where my word dwells. Do not allow every thought to sit down and rule. Bring each one to me. Let my truth decide what may remain. When the night feels heavy, do not argue endlessly with darkness. Pray, not because prayer is a small escape, but because prayer brings you into the presence of the one who rules over darkness. Prayer reminds your soul that you are not trapped in the room with fear. Fear is standing in the presence of your Father. Darkness is standing before the light. The enemy is standing before the authority of the one who has already overcome. Slowly, repeat this prayer if you need to. Father, I surrender this night to you. I surrender every fear, every enemy, every burden, every wound, every sin, every anxious thought, and every hidden battle. I do not belong to darkness. I belong to you. Let your peace cover me. Let your angels guard me. Let your mercy cleanse me. Let your power defend me. Let your love remain with me until morning. Allow the prayer to become your breathing. Breathe in and remember, I belong to you. Breathe out and release. The battle is yours. Breathe in and receive. Your peace is near. Breathe out and surrender. Fear will not rule me. Even your breath can become worship when your heart is turned toward me. Even silence can become prayer when you rest in my presence. There may be a moment when the heaviness does not lift immediately. Do not think I have not heard you. Some battles are being fought in places you cannot see. Some chains are being loosened quietly. Some lies are being exposed slowly. Some peace begins as a small flame before it fills the whole room. Trust me beyond the first feeling. Your prayer has reached me. Your battle is before me. Your soul is under my care. Whenever the enemy tries to return to your mind after you have prayed, do not welcome him with attention. Return to the prayer. Say again, Father, this battle is yours. Say again, Father, guard my mind. Say again, Father, cover me with peace. You are not failing because you must repeat surrender. You are learning to place the burden back in my hands each time fear tries to steal it. My child, this prayer is not meant to make you passive in everything. If tomorrow requires action, I will guide you. If wisdom requires a boundary, I will strengthen you. If truth requires a conversation, I will give you words. If healing requires help, I will give you courage to seek it. But tonight, in this heavy hour, I want your soul to stop fighting alone. I want your mind to stop circling the battlefield. I want your heart to rest under my protection. Let the room around you become a place of surrender. The bed where you worried can become an altar of trust. The darkness that frightened you can become the background where my light shines more clearly. The silence that made you feel alone can become the silence where you remember I am near. The hour before midnight can become a holy moment where fear loses its grip because the child has placed the battle in the Father's hands. Now pray once more, slowly and sincerely. Father, I give you this battle before midnight. I give you what I cannot solve, what I cannot control, what I cannot defeat, and what I cannot understand. Forgive my sins, heal my wounds, protect my mind, guard my home, cover my loved ones, break every chain that keeps me in fear. Let no darkness rule over me tonight. Fight for me, Father, and teach me to rest in your victory. Remain there for a moment, my beloved child. Do not run back to the thoughts that wounded you. Do not return to the argument in your mind. Do not pick up the burden just because it feels familiar. Let the prayer stand between you and the battle. Let my peace stand between you and the fear. Let my mercy stand between you and the accusation. Let my power stand between you and the darkness. I receive your prayer. I receive the battle you have placed before me. I receive the fear, the weakness, the tears, the confession, the need, and the surrender. You are not alone in this night. You are not defenseless before what attacks you. You are not forgotten in the hour when your heart feels heavy. My presence is in the room. My love is over your soul. My authority is greater than every enemy. Rest now in the truth that I am fighting for you with wisdom deeper than your fear. I will not let darkness have the final word over my child. I will not abandon you to the battle you have surrendered to me. I will guard what belongs to me. I will guide you when morning comes. I will strengthen you for the step ahead. Let your last thought before sleep be this: the Father has heard me, the Father is with me, and the battle is in His hands. My beloved child, I am fighting in places you cannot see. While your eyes look only at the problem in front of you, my hands are moving beyond the surface. While you feel surrounded by fear, I am already standing between you and dangers you do not understand. While your heart wonders whether anything is changing, I am working in hidden rooms, unseen conversations, silent delays, closed doors, guarded paths, and spiritual places beyond your human sight. Do not judge the whole battle by what your eyes can measure tonight. Often you think nothing is happening because the answer has not yet appeared, the person has not changed, the debt has not disappeared, the sickness has not lifted, the door has not opened, the heaviness has not fully gone. Yet hidden work is still real work. A chain can begin to loosen before it falls. A seed can begin to grow before it breaks the soil. A heart can begin to soften before it speaks differently. A victory can begin in the unseen before it is revealed in the visible. Trust me in the quiet movement. There are battles I fight by protecting you from what you wanted too quickly. You may have prayed for a door to open, and when it remained closed, you felt rejected. You may have asked for a person to return, and when they stayed away, you felt abandoned. You may have begged for a certain outcome, and when it delayed, you thought I had not heard. My child, sometimes my fighting looks like prevention. Sometimes my mercy stands at a closed door because what waits behind it would wound you more deeply than waiting ever could. Behind the scenes, I am exposing lies. A lie may have dressed itself as love, opportunity, friendship, comfort, or success. A voice may have spoken sweetly while leading your soul away from peace. A path may have looked bright on the outside while hiding danger inside. I know what is hidden beneath appearances. I know what smiles conceal. I know what promises cannot sustain. I know what would steal your heart slowly when I uncover what is false. Do not grieve as though I have taken blessing from you. I may be removing a trap. Sometimes I fight by delaying what would have been too heavy for you to carry today. You see delay and call it silence. I see timing and call it protection. A blessing received before the heart is ready can become pressure. A responsibility carried before wisdom is formed can become a burden. A relationship restored before truth is healed can reopen old wounds. A door opened before discernment is strong can lead to confusion. I am not only preparing the answer, I am preparing you to receive it without being crushed by it. Quietly, I am working inside people you cannot control. You may have spoken, prayed, explained, cried, waited, and still felt unable to reach a heart that matters to you. I see that heart. I see its hardness, confusion, fear, pride, wounds, and resistance. I can speak where your words cannot enter. I can stir conscience in the night. I can bring truth through circumstances you did not arrange. I can soften, awaken, restrain, redirect, and reveal. Do not confuse your inability to control someone with my inability to reach them. At the same time, I am fighting for your own heart. I am guarding it from bitterness while you wait. I am protecting it from despair while the answer forms. I am teaching it not to become like the thing that hurt it. I am healing the places where fear has made you guarded, where rejection has made you suspicious, where betrayal has made you expect abandonment, where shame has made you hide from mercy. The outer battle matters, but the inner battle matters too. Because I want victory to leave your soul free, not poisoned. There are nights when you ask me, Father, why are you not doing anything? Yet you do not see the danger I blocked before it reached you. You do not see the temptation I weakened before it overtook you. You do not see the conversation I prevented because it would have wounded you. You do not see the timing I held back because the road ahead was not ready. You do not see the hidden strength I placed within you when you thought you were only surviving. Much of my faithfulness is discovered later, but it is present now. In places you cannot see, I am breaking chains that have held your thoughts captive. Some chains were formed by old wounds. Some were formed by repeated fear. Some were formed by lies you heard so often that they began to sound like your own voice. Some were formed by sin that promised comfort and then stole peace. I am not only fighting the circumstances around you, I am fighting the bondage within you. I am teaching your mind to recognize truth again. I am teaching your heart to come out of hiding. My child, I am also closing doors that would drain your spirit. You may call them lost opportunities, but I may call them rescue. You may call them disappointment, but I may call them mercy. You may call them unanswered prayers, but I may call them protection from a path that would have taken more from you than it gave. Trust me when I remove what you cannot yet understand. I know how to guard your life from blessings that only look like blessings. At other times, I open a path slowly because I am teaching you to walk by faith. If every answer appeared immediately, your heart might depend only on visible signs. If every battle ended the moment you asked, you might never learn the deep strength of trusting me in the dark. I do not enjoy your pain, my child, but I know how to use the waiting to grow roots that storms cannot easily tear out. Faith formed in the hidden place becomes steady when the visible world shakes. Even while you sleep, I am not sleeping. Your mind may finally rest, but my care remains awake. Your body may lie still, but my protection does not become still. Your eyes may close, but my eyes remain open over you. This is why you can release the burden before midnight. You do not need to keep watch over every fear. You do not need to guard the whole future with anxious thoughts. You are allowed to rest because the Father remains faithful while his child sleeps. Perhaps you wonder why the battle still feels heavy if I am truly fighting. Remember, not every fight ends in one visible moment. Some victories unfold through process. A heart changes little by little. A lie loses power each time truth answers it. A temptation weakens each time you run to me instead of hiding. A fear loses authority each time you place it in my hands. A wound heals layer by layer. Do not despise gradual victory. What grows slowly can grow deeply. There is a battle over your peace tonight, and I am fighting there with tenderness. I am not only concerned with defeating what is against you, I am also concerned with preserving what is within you. I want your mind guarded, your soul anchored, your heart softened, your body rested, your spirit renewed. If you win an outer argument but lose your peace to hatred, the enemy still steals from you. If you prove yourself right but become bitter, your soul remains wounded. My victory is not only around you, it is within you. Carefully, I am removing false burdens from your shoulders. You have carried guilt that was not yours. You have carried responsibility for choices others made. You have carried the pressure to fix people who refused healing. You have carried the fear of outcomes you could never control. You have carried accusations from voices that did not know your whole story. I am teaching you to release what never belonged in your hands. This release may feel strange at first because heaviness has become familiar, but freedom will begin to feel like home. In unseen ways, I am preparing help. It may not come through the person you expected. It may not arrive in the form your mind imagined. It may come through wisdom, through a delayed answer, through a protected boundary, through an unexpected conversation, through a small provision, through courage to act, through strength to wait, through peace that steadies your next step. Do not limit my help to one path. I know many roads to reach my child. When the enemy tries to convince you that you are defenseless, remember that you do not see the whole battlefield. You do not see the prayers rising for you. You do not see the mercy covering you. You do not see the dangers restrained. You do not see the grace being stored for tomorrow. You do not see how my Spirit strengthens you in the moments when you think you are only breathing. The unseen is not empty. It is filled with my care. Still, I will not always fight by removing every difficult person from your path. Sometimes I fight by giving you wisdom to deal with them. Sometimes I fight by strengthening your boundaries. Sometimes I fight by teaching you not to absorb their chaos. Sometimes I fight by exposing their intention. Sometimes I fight by healing the part of you that kept seeking approval from those who wounded you. My deliverance may come as distance, courage, clarity, forgiveness, or a peace that no longer depends on their behavior. If the battle concerns your family, trust that I see more than you see. I know the hidden pain behind harsh words. I know the fear behind silence. I know the wounds passed through generations. I know the confusion that keeps people from loving well. I can work through truth, repentance, patience, wise boundaries, and healing that begins quietly. Place your home in my hands. Place every loved one in my hands. You cannot force peace into hearts, but you can invite me into the broken places. If the battle concerns your future, remember that I am already there. The day you fear has already been seen by me. The decision you dread is not beyond my wisdom. The need that worries you is not beyond my provision. The unknown that makes your heart tremble is not unknown to your Father. You do not need to travel into tomorrow with panic tonight. Let tomorrow remain in my hands until it becomes the day where my grace will meet you. Tonight, I am fighting against the lie that says your prayer is powerless. A sincere prayer whispered before midnight can become the moment your soul turns away from fear and toward trust. The words may feel small, but the surrender is not small. The room may look unchanged, but the spiritual direction of your heart has changed. You have stopped bowing to anxiety as your master. You have brought the battle to me. That turning matters more than you know. Do not demand that I show you every movement of my hand before you trust me. A child does not always understand how the father protects the home at night. The child sleeps because the father is awake, not because the child has inspected every lock, every danger, and every shadow. In the same way, I invite you to rest not because you know every detail, but because you know my heart. My heart is faithful. My wisdom is deeper than your fear. My love is not passive toward your pain. Let this truth settle gently over you. I am fighting in the conversation you cannot control. I am fighting in the heart you cannot reach. I am fighting in the danger you cannot predict. I am fighting in the lie you cannot silence by yourself. I am fighting in the wound you cannot heal alone. I am fighting in the timing you cannot understand. I am fighting in the darkness that tries to make you forget my light. Now pray with trust, Father. I believe you are fighting in places I cannot see. Work in the hidden rooms of this battle. Break what needs to be broken. Close what needs to be closed. Expose what needs to be exposed. Heal what needs to be healed. Protect what belongs to you. Prepare the victory in your wisdom. And give me peace while I wait for what my eyes cannot yet see. Remain with that prayer for a moment. Let it quiet the need to know every detail. Let it release you from the pressure to control every outcome. Let it remind you that unseen work is not unreal work. When you ask me to fight in hidden places, you are trusting my wisdom beyond your sight. When you ask me for peace while you wait, you are allowing my presence to become stronger than your uncertainty. My beloved child, the victory I prepare may come differently than you expect. It may come through a changed heart or through a protected separation. It may come through an open door or through a closed one. It may come through a sudden answer or through strength that grows day by day. It may come through justice or through freedom from the need to keep reliving the injustice. Trust me not only with the battle, but with the shape of the victory. Before midnight passes, release the demand to see everything. Let your faith rest in the truth that I am already moving. Let your mind stop circling the battlefield. Let your body soften from its tension. Let your heart lie down beneath my protection. You are not being asked to ignore the battle. You are being invited to stop carrying the battle as though I am absent. Rest now, knowing that I am not idle. I am guarding, guiding, exposing, healing, closing, opening, strengthening, and preparing. I am fighting in places you cannot see, with wisdom you cannot measure, and love that will not abandon you. The night may remain dark for a little while, but it is not empty. My presence fills it. My power rules over it. My mercy covers you within it. Sleep under this truth. My child, the battle is in my hands, and my hands are already at work. My beloved child, do not fear the darkness, for my light is still greater. The night may feel deep, the room may feel quiet, and your thoughts may try to turn every shadow into a threat. But darkness has never been stronger than my presence. It can surround your eyes, but it cannot surround my power. It can make your heart tremble, but it cannot command your soul when you place yourself in my hands. I am with you in this hour, and where I am, darkness does not rule forever. Sometimes the night makes small fears look enormous. A worry that seemed manageable during the day becomes heavy after sunset. A memory that stayed silent in the afternoon returns with a louder voice when the world becomes still. A problem that had a simple shape before now feels like a mountain pressing against your chest. My child, I know how darkness magnifies what frightens you. I know how silence can make pain echo. But I also know how to speak peace into the very hour that fear tried to claim. Do not believe every thought that comes to you in the dark. Not every thought is truth. Not every fear is a warning. Not every image in your mind is a prophecy. Not every heaviness means you are abandoned. The night can make your imagination run ahead of my grace. It can make tomorrow look cruel before tomorrow has even arrived. It can make you relive wounds that I am already healing. Bring those thoughts to me one by one, and let my truth decide what may stay. There may be a spiritual heaviness around you tonight. You may feel restless without knowing why. You may feel sadness rise without a clear reason. You may feel resistance when you try to pray, as though your soul is tired before the words begin. My child, do not panic. Darkness often tries to intimidate the heart before it has power to defeat it. Turn toward me. Whisper my name. Let prayer, even a small prayer, become a flame in the room. A single flame is enough to prove that darkness is not absolute. When nightmares, anxious images, or fearful memories trouble your rest, remember that your sleep belongs under my care. You do not need to enter the night as someone unprotected. You do not need to fear every dream, every sound, every silence, every shadow. Place your mind beneath my peace before you sleep. Ask me to guard your imagination, your memories, your emotions, and your body. I am not only Lord of your waking hours, I am Lord over the hours when you cannot keep watch. A frightened heart may ask, Father, why does the darkness feel so strong? I answer with tenderness. Darkness feels strong when your eyes are tired, but it is not stronger than my light. It feels strong when your soul is wounded, but it is not stronger than my mercy. It feels strong when you are alone in a room, but you are not alone before me. It feels strong when old pain has not fully healed, but it cannot stop my healing work. Darkness may be present, but it is not sovereign. Listen to what I have spoken. I am the light of the world. Whoever follows me will not walk in darkness, but will have the light of life. Let this word stand guard over your heart tonight. I do not say that shadows will never appear around you. I say you will not walk without my light. I do not say you will never feel afraid. I say my life is greater than the darkness that tries to swallow your hope. Follow me with the small strength you have, and my light will guide you step by step. Perhaps loneliness becomes sharper at night. During the day, tasks may distract you, voices may surround you, and responsibilities may keep you moving. But when the house becomes quiet, you may feel the empty spaces more deeply. You may remember who is gone, who did not stay, who does not call, who does not understand. My child, loneliness is painful, but it is not proof that you are unseen. I am near in the silence. I know your name. I know the ache behind your breathing. Let my presence enter the places where loneliness has been sitting. At times, fear speaks through your body. Your chest tightens. Your breathing shortens. Your shoulders become tense. Your stomach turns. Your hands feel restless. Do not hate your body for responding to pain. Do not shame yourself because fear has physical weight. Breathe gently with me. Let your body hear the truth your soul is learning. The Father is here. The battle is in His hands. The darkness does not own this room. Slowly, let your breath become a prayer of trust. If the enemy whispers that you are unsafe, answer with my promise. If he says that the night will destroy you, answer that my hand holds you. If he says that your past will always haunt you, answer that my mercy is healing you. If he says that no one is fighting for you, answer that your Father is already working in places you cannot see. Do not argue endlessly with darkness. Speak truth, then return your attention to me. Darkness grows louder when you feed it with fear. It weakens when truth stands firm. There are shadows formed by old wounds. A betrayal may make every silence feel dangerous. A rejection may make every delay feel like abandonment. A failure may make every new step feel doomed before it begins. A season of depression may make every night feel like a return to a place you feared. I understand why your heart responds this way. I am not impatient with your healing, but I am gently teaching your soul to stop interpreting every shadow through yesterday's wound. My child, darkness often tries to make you forget what is true. It makes you forget the prayers I have heard. It makes you forget the dangers I have already brought you through. It makes you forget the mercies that carried you when you thought you would collapse. It makes you forget that you are loved, forgiven, held, and watched over. Tonight, remember deliberately. Remember one time I sustained you. Remember one prayer I answered. Remember one moment when peace returned. Memory can become a lamp when you place it in my hands. Do not be afraid if peace comes slowly. A room does not always become bright in one instant. Sometimes light enters like dawn, little by little, touching the edges before filling the whole sky. Let my peace come gently if that is how it comes tonight. Receive a calmer breath. Receive one less anxious thought. Receive the strength to stop replaying the wound. Receive the courage to close your eyes and rest. Small peace is still peace when it comes from me. When darkness presses close, worship can become a weapon of trust, not performance, not noise for the sake of noise, not forced emotion, but a simple turning of your heart toward my goodness. Say, Father, you are here. Say, your light is greater. Say, I belong to you. Say, the battle is yours. These words may sound small in your mouth, but they are powerful when spoken from surrender. They remind your soul that fear is not the only voice in the night. Maybe the darkness has come through bad news, conflict, or uncertainty. You may not know what tomorrow will require. You may not know whether the situation will change quickly. You may not know how the battle will end. But you can know this: I will be with you in the next hour as surely as I am with you now. You do not need tomorrow's strength before tomorrow arrives. You need my presence in this moment, and my presence is already here. Let your room become a place of covering. Invite my peace into the corners where fear has gathered. Place your family under my care. Place your home under my protection. Place your thoughts under my truth. Place your body under my rest. Place your future under my wisdom. You are not performing a ritual to earn my attention. You are simply acknowledging what is already true. Your life belongs to me, and my care is greater than the darkness around you. There may be a voice telling you that you should be stronger by now. It may say that fear at night proves your faith is weak. Do not receive that cruelty. A child can tremble and still belong to the Father. A soul can be afraid and still turn toward trust. A heart can struggle and still be held by grace. I do not despise you because the darkness feels heavy. I draw near to you because you are my child, and children need comfort when the night feels large. If tears come, let them come in my presence. Tears in the dark are not wasted. They can become prayers when words are too tired. They can release what the day forced you to hold inside. They can soften the ground where hope will grow again. Do not fear your tears. Do not call yourself weak because sorrow rises at night. Bring the tears to me, and let my light touch them until they no longer feel like abandonment, but like honesty held by love. Now let this prayer rise slowly. Father, I will not fear the darkness because your light is greater. Guard my mind tonight. Cover my home with peace. Protect my body while I sleep. Silence every lie that attacks my soul. Let no shadow rule over my heart. Stay near me. Guide me. Strengthen me. And remind me that I belong to you. Remain with that prayer for a moment. Let it settle over your thoughts like a covering. Let it stand between you and the fear that has tried to enter. Let it speak to the anxious place in your chest. Let it remind the hidden parts of you that the Father has not left the room. Prayer does not always remove every shadow immediately, but it brings you into the presence of the light that shadows cannot defeat. My beloved child, the darkness may be real, but it is not final. The heaviness may be present, but it is not your master. The enemy may whisper, but he cannot overrule my voice. The night may feel long, but it cannot cancel the morning I command. Do not crown the darkness with authority it does not have. Let my light be greater in your heart than the fear around you. Before you close your eyes, release the need to watch every shadow. You are allowed to rest. You are allowed to stop scanning the future for danger. You are allowed to place your mind in my hands. You are allowed to let your body soften under my protection. The battle belongs to me, and the night belongs under my authority. I will not abandon what belongs to me. Rest now, my child, under the light of my presence. Let your last thought not be fear, but trust. Let your last breath before sleep become surrender. Let your heart say quietly, Father, your light is here. I am guarding you in seen and unseen ways. I am surrounding what you cannot defend. I am bringing peace where darkness tried to settle. Do not fear the darkness, my beloved child. My light is still greater, and my light is with you even now. My beloved child, rest now, for the battle belongs to me. You have brought the fear, the wound, the enemy, the heaviness, the darkness, the unanswered question, and the burden that has made your heart tired. You have spoken the prayer before midnight. You have placed the struggle in my hands. Now do not take it back simply because silence feels unfamiliar. Let your soul settle beneath my care. Let your mind stop circling the battlefield. Let your body soften from its tension. I am here. And I am not leaving you alone in this night. Tonight, you do not need to keep watch over every shadow. You do not need to rehearse every possible danger. You do not need to solve every conflict, answer every accusation, fix every broken place, or understand every hidden movement before you sleep. Your Father is awake. Your Father sees. Your Father knows where the enemy has tried to enter, where fear has tried to rule, where shame has tried to accuse, and where sorrow has tried to steal your peace. Rest is not weakness when it is placed in my hands. Rest is faith. Perhaps your heart still feels alert, as though laying the burden down is dangerous. You have carried so much for so long that peace may feel strange at first. Worry has become familiar, and surrender may feel like losing control. But my child, fear has never protected you better than my love can protect you. Anxiety has never fought your battle better than my wisdom can fight it. Sleeplessness has never secured your future better than my care can secure it. Let me teach your soul that you can release what has been crushing you without being abandoned. Before you close your eyes, place your mind under my protection. Give me the thoughts that keep returning. Give me the conversation you cannot stop replaying. Give me the insult that still burns. Give me the image of what might go wrong. Give me the accusation that says you are not worthy of mercy. Give me the fear that says tomorrow will be unbearable. I will stand guard at the gates of your mind. I will remind you that not every thought deserves a home. Not every fear deserves obedience. And not every memory deserves the right to rule the night. Let my peace cover your home. Whether your house is quiet or filled with tension, whether you sleep alone or near others, whether the room feels safe or your heart feels restless, I am able to enter with calm. I bless the doorways, the walls, the bed where your body rests, the air your lungs receive, and the silence around you. Let no fear claim this place as its own. Let no darkness speak louder than my presence. This space belongs under my care because you belong to me. I cover your family and the people you love. You have worried about them, carried them in your thoughts, feared for their choices, their suffering, their distance, their hearts, their future. You love them, but you cannot hold their whole lives in your hands. Place them in mine. I know how to reach the child you cannot reach. I know how to speak to the heart that will not listen to you. I know how to protect, correct, soften, awaken, and guide in ways beyond your power. Love them. Pray for them. Act with wisdom, but do not become their God. I am the Father over them too. I cover your body with compassion. If exhaustion has made you weak, receive rest without shame. If sickness has made you afraid, let my nearness comfort you. If anxiety has made your chest tight, breathe slowly and remember that I am here. If pain has made the night long, let my mercy sit beside you in the suffering. Your body is not forgotten by me. Your limitations do not make you less loved. Your need for sleep, help, medicine, patience, or quiet care does not make you a failure. You are human, and I hold your humanity gently. Over your soul, I speak mercy. If you have sinned today, do not sleep under condemnation. Come into my light with honesty. Ask for forgiveness and receive the mercy that I give. Do not let shame follow you into the night like a chain. Shame wants you to believe that one fall has closed the door of my heart, but I have not closed it. Repentance is not a place of humiliation before a cruel master. It is the return of a child to the Father who cleanses, restores, and teaches a better way. Now, release the people who hurt you into my hands. Do not carry them into sleep as if your anger could become justice. Do not let their words sit beside your pillow. Do not let their cruelty become the last voice your heart hears tonight. I know what happened. I know what was unfair. I know what was hidden. I know what they denied, what they twisted, what they refused to see. Let me judge rightly. Let me defend wisely. Let me guide you in truth. Your peace must not remain chained to their repentance. If forgiveness feels too difficult in this hour, begin with surrender. Say, Father, I place this person in your hands. I do not know how to release everything yet, but I want to be free from hatred. That honest beginning matters. I will help you. I will not force you to call evil good. I will not ask you to ignore danger. I will lead you toward freedom without denying truth. The battle belongs to me, and part of that battle is protecting your heart from bitterness. Rest also from the battle of proving yourself. You do not have to convince every person tonight that you are good, honest, worthy, innocent, misunderstood, or trying your best. Some will not see your heart clearly. Some will judge with incomplete knowledge. Some will speak from their own wounds. I see you. I know the whole story. I know the intentions, the weakness, the effort, the tears, and the hidden fight. Let my knowledge of you be enough for this night. Sleep beneath the gaze of the one who sees fully and loves faithfully. There are battles that will require action tomorrow, but tonight is not the hour for every action. If I give you a step, I will give it with peace, not torment. If a conversation is needed, I can prepare your words. If a boundary is needed, I can strengthen your courage. If help is needed, I can guide you toward it. If waiting is needed, I can sustain your patience. Do not confuse midnight anxiety with divine instruction. I do not lead you by panic. I lead you by truth, wisdom, and peace. My child, sleep is an act of trust. Each night, you close your eyes and admit that you cannot watch everything. You admit that you are not the keeper of the universe. You admit that your body needs rest and your mind needs stillness. This humility is not shameful. It is holy. You were created to live in dependence, not endless control. Let sleep become a prayer tonight. Let your resting body say what your mouth may be too tired to speak. Father, I trust you to remain awake over me. The enemy may whisper that the battle will return when morning comes. Do not answer with fear. If the battle continues tomorrow, my grace will continue tomorrow. If the question remains, my wisdom will remain. If the need remains, my provision will not be absent. If the wound aches again, my mercy will still be near. You do not need tomorrow's strength before sunrise. You need tonight's surrender, and I am giving you peace for this hour. Let this prayer rise gently before sleep. Father, I place this night in your hands. I place my mind, my body, my home, my family, my enemies, my fears, my wounds, my sins, my future, and my soul under your care. Fight for me while I rest. Guard what I cannot guard. Heal what I cannot heal. Close every door that leads to darkness. Open every path that leads to life. Let your peace cover me until morning comes. Remain with that prayer for a moment. Let it move slowly through your heart. Let it enter the place where fear has been sitting. Let it touch the part of you that feels responsible for everything. Let it quiet the thoughts that say you must keep fighting without rest. When you say, "Fight for me while I rest," you are not abandoning the battle. You are entrusting it to the only one who can carry it with perfect wisdom. I am placing a covering over your thoughts. May every lie lose its power. May every accusation be silenced by mercy. May every fearful image be interrupted by truth. May every memory that has tormented you be touched by my compassion. May every restless question be held beneath my patience. Let your mind become a guarded garden, not an open field for fear. Let my word stand like a wall of light around you. I am placing a covering over your heart. May anger not harden you in the night. May sorrow not drown you in silence. May loneliness not convince you that you are unseen. May shame not whisper that you are too far from me. May despair not claim a seat beside you. Your heart is precious to me. It has been bruised, but it is not abandoned. It has been tired, but it is not worthless. It has been afraid, but it is still held. I am placing a covering over your future. You cannot see the road ahead, but I can. You do not know every answer, but I do. You cannot control every outcome, but I am not powerless before what comes. The future is not a dark room without my presence. I am already there. I am already preparing grace for the hours you fear. I am already working in places you cannot reach. Rest tonight without trying to live tomorrow before it arrives. If the night wakes you again, come back to me without fear. If you open your eyes before morning and the heaviness returns, whisper, "Father, the battle is yours." If your thoughts begin to race, breathe and say, "Your peace guards me." If old memories rise, place them back in my hands. If fear presses close, remember that my light is closer. You do not need a long prayer every time. A sincere whisper can become a shield when it turns your heart toward me. Beloved child, I will not waste the battle you have surrendered. I can use it to teach you trust. I can use it to strengthen your discernment. I can use it to reveal what must be healed. I can use it to loosen your grip on control. I can use it to protect you from paths that would harm you. I can use it to draw you nearer to my heart. What the enemy meant to exhaust you, I can turn into a place where your soul learns deeper dependence. Still, remember that victory belongs to my wisdom, not always to your expectation. Sometimes victory is the enemy being removed. Sometimes victory is your heart being freed from fear. Sometimes victory is justice unfolding slowly. Sometimes victory is a door closing before harm enters. Sometimes victory is courage to walk away. Sometimes victory is peace in a situation that has not yet changed. Do not make your definition of victory smaller than my love. Now let your body rest. Let your shoulders lower. Let your hands open. Let your breathing slow. Let your heart stop trying to stand guard over every burden. I am not asking you to ignore reality. I am asking you to place reality under my authority. I am not asking you to pretend the battle is gone. I am asking you to believe that the battle is no longer yours alone. I am not asking you to force peace. I am inviting you to receive it. Receive my blessing before sleep. May your room be filled with peace. May your mind be guarded from fear. May your dreams be covered by my mercy. May your body receive rest. May your family be placed under my care. May your home be protected from every darkness. May your soul remember, even in sleep, that it belongs to me. May morning find you not destroyed by the night, but kept by the Father who watched over you. Rest now, my child. The battle belongs to me. The enemy does not have the final word. Fear does not have the final word. Darkness does not have the final word. Shame does not have the final word. Your Father speaks peace over you, and my word stands above every threat. Sleep under my protection. Breathe under my mercy. Let go under my love. I am fighting in places you cannot see, guarding what you cannot guard, and holding you until the light returns.